They can talk to me from right here.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL.
Damn, like, I don't understand what's kicking. I don't know if it's the internet. When I'm online regular, this shit kicking works. I can't kick to save my life.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
All right, defense.
I
don't know what we're going to do here. Like, we can't run any defensive front. We just get fucking ran through. Yes, all my players are 70s on defense. But still, that shouldn't matter. We should be able to do something, man. Everybody don't got 90 overall defenses and shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
We running this. Okay.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and
just trying to get people healthy
and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Why we just so slow? Just so slow out here.
Yeah, that one sailed on.
They're running fucking 3 tight end set and making throws. Ain't that
because
some
they are
shit,
very gifted.
man.
They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Got 3 tight ends on the field. I can't cover any of them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Get some kind of penetration, fellas. Do something out here.
Now it's Hines. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Who knows?
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one will go down.
Kittle, I guess.
33 yards.
Why you just fucking traded Kittle to the Saints? Okay. We It went. Defense can't stop a fucking fly.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Only hope is pressure. That is our only
wreaking
hope.
havoc with a sack. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun now for Wentz.
So we got him locked in man, and we have zone over there, and dude's still getting the ball in. Like, where is our ability at?
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Throwing now is Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
God.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get
Maybe
the
we
early
should
pick.
I want to focus on running, but it's like we can't even block and we have a good line. I don't understand. Like I can't hit the right holes. I can't hit shit.
He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
23 yards the pick up there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Really
Just trying to run the ball, man. We got to establish something. It's getting sad out here in the franchise.
Straight down the field on their first drive.
We can't get over 6 losses.
But you know, on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
2nd and 1.
From the 22, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Pretty much.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that
like
time,
my
they were able to get in there
right
and
side
influence
just
the
can't
throw.
hold the block at all.
Quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
People be getting hurt.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage.
Mid games too, and then they come back all right for next week. Like what the fuck? Then they get hurt again. Like, come on.
And got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it.
Should have focused on running more. What I tell myself, I said, run the ball, focus on the run game. And what I do when I get to the red zone, pass it fucking what 2 times in a row.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as
That's how you know people
suck.
You batting the ball down like that.
Because when you throw a pick,
bro.
Look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Can we get a pick, people?
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
That's going to go in the books.
Should have went to the left.
55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. 49ers.
We get a little bit of time, we can get the throw off, man. Just a little bit of time.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Oh, well, I Raymond be balling, man.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
I know. We got a problem, but we don't care.
On EA Sports.
We don't care.
From the 27, Wentz. And a little floater there is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
And that's now the second time.
The last game was very devastating, very heart-wrenching, so I'm trying to have a little bit of fun in this game.
Another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
49ers.
Here we go. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
On 1st down, Mixon. They'll fight forward for
I just want you to hold the block,
inside
man.
the 40.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 39, Garoppolo. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Third down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, San
So
Francisco.
first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
Like, I don't understand what's going on. Why are we turning around? Why is my right tackle looking inside on a sweep?
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point
Damn, check your
lead.
check down. He goes inside, get to the next level. Look to the next linebacker up top, man. Don't go downwards. Like, what the fuck is this? What kind of rules are these, man? Who's
Options
teaching us football?
galore here, second and a few
God
inches.
damn, man. Like, figure it out, Niners. Figure this shit out,
Out
bro.
of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And
Figure
he's
this
gonna
shit
take
fucking
it
out.
in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Joe Mixon, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay,
It got his man complete. It's a gain.
I swear the ball just be up in the air with there's nothing we can fucking do about it, bro. We got Tyler Matthew back there, but
there's the spark right there.
Oh, I'm
the
playing
big
in the
play
flats,
that they
but
needed.
still, man.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
come on, Winfield. We need to step up.
They'll run on first down. Hines.
Step up,
2
Winfield.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be
God
second
damn.
and 8.
I will cut you.
Nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting
This is
him
a
on the
hostile
ground.
environment right now in the
Play gets
49ers
made
organization.
by the
People are going to
defensive
get fucking
front,
cut.
because if they can't
I don't
get
care if we
upfield,
can't pick anybody up
their
for you.
job is to go ahead and get low, almost get
You guys
into
over
a
here
ball
fucking living in the
sometimes.
bay.
Snap
I smell the
things
weed
up,
at
make it
practice.
difficult for the runner to find a
I
hole.
smell it.
From the 45 on second down. Wentz.
God damn.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's
Wish
going
it'd
to be
be a
made
little
at the
bit more fun.
49ers 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Under pressure.
We
and
locked
he'll
up out
go
here.
Down, back at the 26-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
First.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But your style
I'd be
would
why
his
my
move.
corner to be locked down out there. He wearing number 2. He was wearing like I have high hopes for him.
That's definitely going to
But
be what he
bro,
wishes
he
had
be
back.
getting
Incomplete
mossed.
in the end
Like,
zone.
let me help him out. I'll double him. Let me. I'll double his ass.
On third and long, it's Wentz. That's complete to the running back.
Thank
90
God, Matthew.
yards.
Wentz's pass
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, let me control the dude right away. Like, y'all making me go straight. Come on, man.
At the 8-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Bro, why would you stop running, Raymond? Why would you stop Raymond? Raymond. Why, Raymond? Why fucking Raymond?
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Bro, block somebody. Who's that? Come on, block somebody, Coleman. Block fucking somebody, Coleman.
The Saints going to call the
bro.
first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh, like people are open, but I can't make the throw. Like, just go to the sideline underneath. Do it in any other reg game, anything else. Just make the throw, Jimmy. Make the throw, Jimmy. It's cover 2, Jimmy. Cover 2, Jimmy. That should be easy.
Now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Line of scrimmage,
doing shit my team just can't do. That's the, oh my God.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
I'm doing shit my team just can't do, man. Thank God I'm paying attention.
Winfield Jr. picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He's going deep.
God damn, we got no arm.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
I thought we might be able to get it off. I thought Jimmy would be deep, man. I thought Jimmy would be deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Almost, Brown. You almost got that shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker. And now here's another interception.
Free safety's coming down here, too.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick 6 there. It's in danger of being
we need to practice, man. So
and that's going to be a major league test.
Do everything. I'm not going to like start just running.
Because look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
My team can't even do, man. Making throws. Quarterback can't even make.
Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
I think they just
Fielding
basically.
in the end zone.
Jimmy obviously having problems.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
Winfield, we need picks,
angry?
bro. We don't need
Will
that.
it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando
We're waiting for
Jonathan
onside.
Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well.
Tell you,
as we
the
are
kicking's
back
also
and
cool.
started in the second
I think it's
half.
combined with the
So
internet
they want it out of the
and
locker
that
room here
it's
as
a
they'll
little bit
start
harder. It's
defensively at the 40-yard
almost
line.
difficult just to do a kickoff, man. Crazy.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ooh.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Who was making that throw all the time?
He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Play action, Garoppolo. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. On 1st down, Mixon. A solid
your blocks,
run on
read your
1st
blocks.
down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
39-yard line.
From the 39, Garoppolo. And he will find his man
Raymond,
on
I need
the
some moves out of
outside.
here, bro.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And a 49er 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Hey, gun.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Oh, it's like,
Get him to the
swear
ground
to
at the
God, we can't
20,
block. I don't know
following
what
a
this
pickup
is.
of 4.
Like half a second,
Well,
just
you
hold him a
certainly have to
little
give them
longer.
credit here
Like, I
because
don't get
they're
was
playing
like,
this game now at
we need
their
help.
pace.
Who's our
This
O-line
is
coach?
ball control
Fire him.
football,
We
sustained
got the
runs,
best
taking
O-line in
their
the game and
time
can't
and
push
making it
nothing,
work.
man.
A couple extra tight
Can't
ends in the
push us
formation here as they
fucking
line up
soul, bro.
3rd and 2.
Just
And
reach
he
out.
gets this
Reach
down
out,
to the
Mixon.
18, good enough for a 1st
Thank
down.
God, man. Just trying to do
Got what he
something,
needed
man.
for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Greenlaw on the tackle.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman.
Like, I don't understand why we couldn't like get any type of push or anything going. Can run through holes last game.
This offense is running away with this one. Vinatieri now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Niners 31, Saints nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves
About to say, Vanders, make a damn play, bro. Like, you've been quiet all year, my man. You pretty much the only linebacker I got. I need you to step up. I need it. I need it.
And they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
We're too small. We just too small. We are too small.
To force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll run for it with Hines. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Vanders,
line.
why are you going off the field?
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if even just any better, that's a pick. Any better, that's a pick. Like, I
That
don't
was good
understand
protection
us.
there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver.
We're just running
Although
shit
I
my
think he was looking
defense
for his
can't run.
tight
That's
end on
what
the
it really
corner
comes
route
down
all the
to.
way. Nice
We
connection
just
there
are
for a
not
really
able
nice
to run
game.
shit.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to
He's
come
getting
down with
outran.
it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dietrich Wise Jr. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Come on, I'm about to say, bro. He hitting you on the
Too much
spot.
contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Thank God.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense,
We're just trying to play our ball, man. We're trying to get our scheme better.
Their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now left side of the swing pass. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Let's just play, man. Let's just play our game. Let's see what we can do.
Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air.
See what we can do.
And the 49ers continue to roll. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles,
they
are not
on my
taking
team,
their
though.
foot off the gas pedal right now.
I can tell it's already been
seen as the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
I'm the best in the game.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again here on 2nd and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Ridiculous.
Are you're going slow clap.
We're running on Monday. We are running on Monday.
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game.
Why does he throw it down like that, bro? Throw it in front of him.
They're up to the challenge.
He's the only quarterback that does that. This shit is crazy.
Officially a loss of 1.
Only quarterback that does
If you're a
that.
selfish player and you're throwing the ball,
Lincoln,
you're cool
shut
with
up.
completion.
Go.
Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he connects with Hurts. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Lincoln, shut up.
1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Come on,
Gets
man.
him down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really
we trying to just, we trying to win a little bit. We just lost last game. We trying to.
And in this case, that's
Yeah,
exactly
just lost
what he
last game,
did.
so
Found
it's a
his
redemption
running
right
back,
here.
Let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. The big man, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Who's that linebacker? He kind of fast. Ertz ain't like the slowest.
Zach Ertz, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert! 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 Right here, right here.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And John Brown's got it complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Just kind of practice, man. There's no, we're only throwing just to practice, man. We just need to get better, bro.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
The ball back,
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Come on, 68.
Quickly here, and that's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. It's Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's
Yeah,
a
we got to
bad thing.
practice, bro.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he
Yeah, that was
throws it
roughing
away, and
it,
that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And James has it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
First down.
Here we go. Like 80.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Running a little RPO this
11
play.
more yards
See if
that
we
go
can
around. A first down as well. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
11. Hey, gun.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case.
Thank you guys for coming
There's
to the
too much
game.
to
I
handle
appreciate
on the
you.
other side
No
of this
press
one.
game post conference. We just got work to do, man. We'll get more work to do. Next game we'll have press. Actually, next week is a bye week, so you won't see a stream from me for one day.
The defensive guys, they're just saying,
But
hey,
we will
put those
have
points up
Super
every
Bowls
week, we'll just
uploaded. We
keep
got lots of
winning.
Super Bowls
They
coming.
will
We
gratefully
played in
accept
3,
them,
1,
won't
2,
they?
lost
It
1.
makes their
We'll
job
see which
that
one
much
soon.
easier when they're scoring that many
I'm
points.
gonna get me out.
Allows them to play with a totally different
I like those
style
picks.